And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video we're going to be going over some massive Xabi Alonso to Liverpool news, as there has been quite a few bits and pieces revealed with regards to the potential appointment of him as the new manager, whilst also of course going over some of the latest Liverpool news and some of the talking points from the last 24 hours. Of course, Liverpool back in action this week once again as we do travel down to Brentford to take on Brentford in the Premier League. And again, as I keep stating in every single video that pretty much keeps coming up when we're about to play a game, that it just feels that Liverpool are... Every 3 points is vital, and there's not going to be a lot of room for error. I'm not really worried about Arsenal, despite them winning by a big scoreline yesterday. I'm more worried about Manchester City, just because we've seen it happen time and time again, and kind of what they do. And yeah, start to purr at this time of year, and they really or rarely drop points when they are on the run-in. So that's why it just feels that every game is a cup final at this moment in time, and it's a bit more nerve-wracking, if you get what I mean. But as I stated, guys, we've been here before. But we know what's expected of the football club, and that is of course winning all our matches, and yeah, Brentford is the next challenge. However, as stated guys, most of the news today is with regards to Xabi Alonso being the new Liverpool manager, and a bit of updates with regards to it, because we've got two kind of contradicting opinions. We've got an update from Fabrizio Romano first and foremost. We'll also have a update from the Bayer Leverkusen sporting director, and as stated, they kind of do contradict each other ever so slightly. But let's start with Fabrizio Romano. Basically, he provided an update stating that Liverpool are well informed on Xabi Alonso's situation and know everything about his contract situation and how to find a way to potentially appoint him. Other than that, he also stated Liverpool have to wait for a new sporting director to decide how to attack the situation for Alonso. There is a short list, but for sure he is the main candidate for Liverpool at this moment in time. This is nothing new. This is something that they've had in mind for a very long time. So Fabrizio Romano basically kind of confirming what we already know, if you like, with regards to Xabi Alonso being that main and outstanding candidate. And as stated, they are going to wait for a director of football, or the director of football is going to be the first appointment by the football club before they attack that, before they appoint the manager. But looks like it's going to be Xabi Alonso at this moment in time. Now, Xabi Alonso, as I said, future is in the spotlight amid Liverpool's search for Jurgen Klopp's successor, but Bayer Leverkusen sporting director is sure the Spaniard will remain in Germany. Alonso has seen his credentials continue to be bolstered as he pushes towards Leverkusen to win the Bundesliga. For what it's worth, the last manager to beat Bayern to the trophy was Jurgen Klopp. On Saturday, the ex-Red saw his side move 5 points clear at the top of the Bundesliga after a dominant 3-0 win over Bayern Munich, leaving many to sing his praises. From a Liverpool perspective, it was another encouraging sign for a manager who remains at the forefront when it comes to possible Klopp successors. However, Leverkusen's sporting director, Simon Rolfs, has made attempts to diffuse any speculation over his manager's future, saying he is sure Alonso will remain with the club. He said, "Yes, I'm sure," Rolfs. He said, speaking to Sport 1, "Yes, I'm sure that he will be at the club next season. One of the reasons is that the contracts. The other thing is how comfortable he feels, the family, himself, and he knows what he has here at this club. He also has a very good team. We'll have a very good perspective next year, and there is no change in the team. We will definitely have a top team available next year. There are all points to that. In addition to contracts, coaches like Xabi, but also players who arouse interest from other clubs, often stay with us." Far from surprising response when the manager leading a title charge is linked with another club, more so when it is one he holds dearest to his heart. Alonso is contracted to Leverkusen until 2026, but a contract clause that would allow him to leave for Anfield has been dismissed, though there are suggestions a less formal agreement exists. Needless to say, though, the German club will not be letting Alonso leave without a fight, and you wouldn't expect anything less, but Liverpool may not prove so easy to turn away. So again, yeah, as stated, of course, it is very, very clear at this moment in time, and we can see from Fabrizio Romano, Paul Joyce, and all the rest of it, that, of course, Xabi Alonso is the main candidate, and, of course, we will be making an approach for him when the director of football is in place. But as you can see there, the Bayer Leverkusen director of football has came out and kind of, said confidently that he believes that his manager will be staying next season. However, I won't really look too much into that from that perspective. I do believe, yes, if he wins the title and Liverpool come in for him, I do believe there's only one destination he's really going to end up, and that's Liverpool, despite there being a contract in place, despite him actually, if he does go on and win the Bundesliga. I think the Liverpool job only comes around once in a sort of lifetime, and yeah, I think it's a job that would be too big to turn down, or an opportunity too big to turn down. So I don't really sort of buy into that fact that the Bayer Leverkusen director of football spoke about it. As stated, if he gets offered the job, which it does look like he will, then I think his bags are packed and he's going to be going to Liverpool. There's absolutely no doubt about that in my mind at this moment in time. So something to be wary of course. But yeah, as stated, it does look as though he will be joining, despite the Bayer Leverkusen director of football coming out and saying otherwise. In other news, guys, a documentary never appeared to be on the cards under the tutelage of Jurgen Klopp, but cameras will follow his final season at Liverpool in a new multi-episodic series. The campaign is shaping up to be a significant one in the history of Liverpool Football Club, with one of its greatest ever figures to bid farewell at the season's end, and fans will be giving a unique insight into Klopp's final days at the club, with cameras to follow the team for their last dance. But what do we know about the documentary so far? What is being filmed and by who? The documentary series is filmed, directed and produced by Lawton Entertainment, who were responsible for the Steven Gerrard film Maker's Dream and the Diego Maradona movie. The club's announcement stated that the production will delve into the club's history, its connection with the supporters, plus first-hand sights into what makes the club's success on and off the pitch. The Liverpool manager once insisted he would leave the club if he was put in a situation whereby cameras followed his team into the dressing room, and while he is, in fact, leaving, the production will only capture the team in areas agreed by the manager and the players. Moments with players at home and arriving for games unexpected, with the crew to attend every match remaining this season. Moreover, the crew were at Klopp's special press conference after his departure announcement in January, a moment that would define the series. When did filming begin? Cameras started rolling behind the scenes in December, and like predecessors in the football documentary scene, it will focus more on the culture of the club at all levels rather than an expose. When will it air and on which platform? It has yet to be confirmed who will host the program, but Disney Plus are claimed to be the early favourites ahead of Netflix and Amazon Prime. It will be a multi-million-pound deal for Liverpool, with the Mail reporting a figure in the region of £10 million. The multi-episodic documentary series is expected to air in August, ahead of the 24-25 Premier League season, and as per The Athletic, will include 8 episodes. Let's hope it shows plenty of glory moments for the Reds. So yeah, as stated, of course, that's a little bit of an update with regards to the documentary series. That's also very, very exciting as well. But Liverpool fans, do let me know your thoughts on the news from Fabrizio Romano and, of course, the Bayer Leverkusen sporting director with regards to Xabi Alonso. And do you see him being the Liverpool manager come the start of next season? Yes or no? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.